Ties are out of fashion in many sectors of the business world, but just because you go to work in jeans and loafers or an open collar shirt, there will still be plenty of occasions where knowing how to tie a tie with style and flair will be a must. The half Windsor. This is your standard thick knot, and it requires a long tie. First, button up your collar and raise it. Drape the tie around your neck with the end of the wide part placed 12 inches below the thin end. Wrap the thick end over the thin and bring it toward you and down through the loop. Wrap the thick end from left to right around the triangle which you created in step 2. Then bring it up through the loop from behind. Push the thick end through the knot and then slide the knot up to your top button while holding the thin end. Full Windsor. This gives a very thick, symmetrical knot. Button up your collar and raise it. Drape the tie around your neck with the wide part placed 12 inches below the thin end. Wrap the thick end over the thin and then bring it up through the loop from behind. Wrap it once around the loop clockwise. Push the thick end down through the front and wrap it around the loop once again. Bring it up through the loop from behind a second time. Push the thick end through the knot and then slide the knot up to your top button while holding the thin end. The Pratt knot. This gives a tidy knot, which is slightly less wide than the Windsor. Button up your collar and raise it. Drape the tie inside out around your neck with the thin part in front of the thick. Bring the thick end toward you and pass it through the loop. Bring the wide end around the front from right to left and pass it through the loop from behind. Push the thick end through the knot and then slide the knot up to your top button while holding the thin end. Congratulations! You have now learned how to tie different knots for ties.
Cut! Alright, let's get ready for the next shot. Here. Go back to it.
No, you know what? I actually don't like that tie. Can we get another shot?
No, it was one more shot 3 shots ago. I'm going my dress.
No, come on, boy.
But one more shot!
I'm going.
The key to keeping clothes easily accessible and looking their best, whether in a closet, drawer, or suitcase, is to learn how to fold them correctly. It is important to establish which of your clothes should be folded and which should be hung in your closet. Always fold woolen garments, as hanging will cause them to lose their shape, particularly at the shoulders. Store any woolens along with blocks of cedar wood or scented herb sachets in order to prevent moth damage. Dress shirts and blouses, formal outfits, suits, and skirts will crease less if they are hung. Likewise, linen, silk, rayon will also need to be hung.
Lay iron pants face up on a flat surface. Smooth them out until they are perfectly crease-free. Fold one leg across to meet the other, lining up both inner and outer edge seams. Make 2 horizontal folds. Bring the bottom of the pants up as far as the top of the back pocket, and then bring the newly folded outside edge up to the waistband. Lay the iron shirt face down on a flat surface. Smooth it out until it is perfectly crease-free. Fold each sleeve horizontally so that the cuff meets the seam of the opposite shoulder. Make 2 vertical folds. Bring each side into the middle of the shirt. And finally, fold in half so the bottom meets the collar. Lay the iron t-shirt face down on a flat surface. Smooth it out until it is perfectly crease-free. Then make 2 vertical folds, bringing in the edges until they lay flat and line up with the outside edge of the neckband. Fold each sleeve back to line up with the newly folded outside edge of the t-shirt. Make a horizontal fold. Bring the bottom edge up as far as the sleeves. Finally, fold again so the bottom fold meets the neckband. And congratulations! You have now learned how to fold clothes.
Packing a suitcase is a juggling act between desire and necessity, of maximizing space and minimizing creases. Place heavy, bulky items on the bottom, followed by the non-creasable items, and then delicate items, such as blouses and button-up shirts. Mix and match, so that most of your clothes can be worn in combination.
Wow!
If you travel with more than one pair of shoes, wear the heaviest to cut down on weight. But make sure they're comfortable for flying. Pack shoes in a plastic bag to avoid odors and dirtying your clothes. Pack lots of lightweight layers, and you'll be prepared for both hot and cold temperatures. Add a few layers if you're chilly, or strip off a layer if you're too warm. Spread everything you intend to pack on your better table first to take account of all items. That way nothing gets left behind. Fit underwear and socks down the sides of the case when it's full, rather than filling up valuable space in the middle. Use travel-sized toiletries to save space, and place them in a plastic toiletry bag to protect your clothes from leaks. Don't pack valuables, such as money, keys, passports, travel documents, or medication, in any luggage that will leave your possession during your journey. Pack fragile items in the center of the case, surrounded and protected by soft clothes. Rolling clothes is a good way to reduce wrinkles. This has always been the standard way of filling a backpack, but many now utilize this technique when packing a suitcase. Consider what you'll be bringing back from your trip, and make sure you leave enough space, as well as weight allowance if you're flying. You're more likely to bring too much than too little. If you run out of clothes, the inconvenience of buying a new item or a little hand washing far outweighs the hassle of dragging around 10 pounds of redundant items. Remember, if in doubt, leave it out. Test the weight of the case once it's packed. If flying, remember that you may have to travel a long way from the check-in desk to the terminal, especially on a budget airline. So you must be able to carry or wheel your case long distances. Picking it up for 5 seconds in your bedroom is not the same experience. If you're unable to carry your case, remove non-essentials or split the contents into 2 cases.
Congratulations. Now you know how to pack a suitcase.
All right, I'm done.
Have fun on your trip.
Last time I answered correct. No, you know what? I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I am sick of this. No stunt double. How do you like it? How do you